Hello everyone, welcome to the Crafty Cauldron. This is JoBeth Sexton and I am here to bring you a couple of flip-throughs on mini journals that are listed in my Etsy shop. Let's start with the red one. This is the second red one, the second mini red one that I have made recently. So let's just get started. It is wrapped with an old laundered bed sheet that I have torn into strips and then I sewed down the center with a zigzag to hold it together. The dimensions of the journal are 5 by 3 3/4 with about a 1/2 inch spine, and I think there's like, I don't know, 44 pages or something. It's in the listing though, and the listing is in the link to the listing is below the video, so just check that out. Anyway, the front has a layering of fabric, and this is kind of like a netting. It's velvet and red with sparkles and then a little brass crown on it. And inside the front cover we have a little corner tuck with some cards, tags. It says "A New Day." And even though this is red, and the second red one with the crown, it's got a whole bunch of different colors in it. This has a double belly band on this page with a couple of envelopes. This envelope has been fancy stamped on the corner, and it opens all the way out so you can journal on the inside. And then the other one is just plain paper. Well, it's scrapbook paper, but so the outside is colored, but the inside is plain white. So there you have that. And that's a craft paper page, and then stamping a coffee dyed doily. And I do all of my own coffee dyeing and color dyeing. I do it all myself. So this is a pre-printed page that I got in a pack from Amazon. Music sheet, and this music sheet paper has been folded over to make a tuck, and it's got some tiny little envelopes in it that you can write on. And this page has a flip, so you can journal there. And then this side flips way out for more journaling space on a piece of franken paper. And we have a little tiny tag with it's got an old picture on it from a book, I believe. Coffee stained paper. And then this is a little corner tuck flap, so you can write inside there. You can journal on these and on the page behind it, which is another coffee dyed page. And then the back has some more stamping. Music, it's got sheet music and textiles right here. This is a cute little idea that I got because I started working with origami. It's just a little origami kimono, but you can unfold it and journal on the inside, and then it's got a little insert of mulberry paper right here that gives it a little bit more dimension. So you can journal on that as well. Held in by an altered paper clip with stamped textiles on it. And then, let's see here. There we go. This is the center of the signature. More coffee dye with stamping. And more sheet music. And then this page has a sheet music pocket with some old vocabulary cards. And this is a piece of a dictionary page with some, it's just got a random, it's not random, it's in alphabetical order, but it's like an index. That's what I'm trying to think of. And these are, let's see, I'm not sure, I think they're French or French to English. Then this page has a little tuck in it, stamping, and a card and envelope. And this one has, it's a part of an envelope that I have created and made into a little pocket. And I put some little note papers in there with lines on them. And stamping. This is a textile with lace and some trim. It's a snippet of trim. More music paper. And this has a little, it's almost like a mulberry paper pocket. I'm not sure, I've had it for so long I don't even remember. I got it in a huge package from the thrift store. And then a journaling tag with some tulle, the printed page, coffee stained doily, some craft paper and textile stitched on, and then it says explore the world, and more coffee dyed, I'm sorry, that's just inked. And then the back page has some tucks in it with some more notebook papers there. And that is our first journal. Let's just tie that like this. The second one is the same size, but it has rounded, these both have rounded corners. So this has rounded corners. It has a coffee stained linen, and it's not a bed sheet, but it's a linen piece of fabric that I've stitched, and that's just to hold it together and to give it a little bit more strength. It's very thin fabric, and on the outside we have this gorgeous fabric. Oh, it's just amazing. It's like a watercolor painting in blacks, browns, and russet colors. And then here we have a little roll map, and you can take this off. It's just on a piece of hemp. The spine has been covered with some coffee dyed lace, and it's a crocheted lace. Then the front has a crocheted doily, some eyelash trim, and a little acrylic jewel right there. It kind of reflects the light. It's kind of neat in a complementary color of yellow. So inside we have a little flip here corner tuck with a collaged tag backed with graph paper that's been inked. And we have some coffee stained paper, and listen to that. So wonderful. And a page from a book with some ocean waves, and on the other side is a night sky with a scraggly old tree. Then this page has been stamped. It's craft paper. And this page has a flip out. I like doing the flip outs because they give you a lot of extra journaling space. So we have the flip out, and then this is a little pocket with a tab on it made out of fabric. It's batik fabric. And an acorn faux stamp type of thing. Then this is a coffee dyed paper that's been, it's a notebook paper, so there's faint lines in it, but it also, the green color is from black walnut. So black walnut powder. Then we have an old page from an old shorthand book, and a tuck with a little envelope in it, and some more textiles here stitched on. Craft paper, part of a page from an antique furniture book, and more coffee dyed paper with a little fold out here for you to tuck something into. And this is just it's the back side of a piece of tissue paper. Then this is a fabric tab on a page from a book about insects. This is a tiny little notebook tucked into this pocket behind this peekaboo card, and it's just got some stamping and lines in there. This peekaboo card opens up like this for more journaling space. Kind of fun. And that's the center of our signature. More coffee dyed, and this is graph paper. It's made some really interesting designs on that one. I love it. This is the other side of the page about bugs, the tissue paper. This is a little journaling card made from a printout. I can't remember where I got it, but it's just part of it. And then a map and a book page and an old domino picture. And it's on some chipboard. Then this is a little journaling tag with music paper, sheet music, and a long string at the top. The antique furniture page. This is a little tuck, and inside of this tuck with the fabric tab on it, there's a tiny little junk journal notebook made from a paperback paper. And you are welcome to trim if you need to trim. Let's see, more stamping, and then the Greg Shorthand page book page. And this I reinforced with micropore tape, that's surgical tape, because it's really old and it started cracking, so I didn't want it to fall apart. I just went ahead and reinforced it. Then another piece, the backside of the page from the coffee and black walnut powder staining. coffee stained with a little doily part glued down for decoration. So that's totally open for journaling. This is a little flip up pocket, so you can put things in it and also journal inside, and it's kind of hidden, so you could tuck it away in there, write something secret. Shh, don't tell. Little fabric tab, more stamping, and this is a picture in this tuck here from it's kind of in there, isn't it? From the it's from an Aesop's Fables book. So there's part of a fable on the back, and then the front has a picture of a couple of animals. I just thought it was cute, and the paper's really nice too. So there we have the back side of the graph paper, and this is a fold out. It folds out like this, and then there's a little bit of ephemera in here. These are actually envelopes made out of copies of my own really old, because I'm really old. My husband just laughed at me. Report cards from school. And on this side we have a little paper that's kind of folded like an envelope. It's got a little fold at the top to keep it shut, and then a page from a German dictionary, and I think it says happy on it somewhere. Happiness. Yep, right here it says happy and happiness. And then my stamp, handmade by, and the date. I usually just put the month and year. And that's because sometimes I go back and, put more stuff in. And then behind this is another tuck. So you've got another piece of paper in here that I just kind of creatively folded up to make, it's like a half a piece of paper. But I wanted to add something a little different right there. So that kind of peeks out the top. And then we have the back. And I left this long here. You feel free to trim that if you would like. It's not a problem. It won't compromise the construction of the book. It'll still hold together quite well. And I do reinforce the spines with fabric. Like this one has fabric reinforcement here and the lace reinforcement here, and I believe that I also reinforce it with Tyvek tape. I don't remember, but there's another layer, a thin layer of something in there that reinforces the spine, because I like to make them chunky, and I don't want the spines to be stressed by how much pressure you put on by closing the book. So I really reinforce the spines so that they hold up really well. Haven't had a complaint yet, so yay! These are both relatively soft cover. They're made out of packaging material, and there you have it. So 2 new mini journals listed in my Etsy store. Thank you for coming by and watching. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I have been getting quite a few lately, and I wanted to say just thank you very, very much. Thank you to all of my existing subscribers. You guys all rock, every single one of you, both new and already existing subscribers. So you guys, thanks for watching. Peace, love, and remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Make it a happy, crafty, and colorful one. Stay safe, stay clean. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.